there. Welcome to the Hot Slice Podcast. This is the podcast brought to you by Pizza Today magazine. I am your host, Denise Greer, executive editor here at Pizza Today. And along with me is the whole crew. Go ahead, y'all. I want you to introduce yourselves this time because I'm always introducing you.
Kate, ladies first.
All right. My name is Kate Lavin, and I am senior editor of Pizza Today magazine.
I am Josh Cowan. I'm Senior Creative Director of Emerald.
Of Emerald, yes.
Of
And
Emerald.
I'm Jeremy White. I am editor-in-chief of Pizza Today magazine.
Woo woo. Okay, so we had to jump on the podcast because y'all, we are when this airs, we will be 65 days away from Pizza Expo Columbus, which happens to be the week before Halloween, which makes it even more special because well, y'all know we love Halloween here and we love October, National Pizza Month. We love the fall. So we're here to, talk about the show and get excited, but we're also here just because I love seeing your faces, guys. And if you're just listening, then I like to listen to your voices too.
Yeah,
Kate,
go
this
ahead.
is your first not international. This is your first pizza month. Right?
Yes. hmm
National Pizza Month, your first time, right?
It absolutely is. I remember last year looking at all the graphics that Josh did in advance of National Pizza Month, and I thought it was so cool. Things for people to use in
Mhm.
their own shops, on their social media. It was a really neat resource.
And we still have that. It's the National Pizza Month Toolkit, and it's available at pizzaday.com / National Pizza Month. And there are some new surprises.
Yeah.
And I updated the social media calendar, which I've showed to Kate, and she thought it was pretty cool. And looked at it. We had some more ideas coming in this time. So that social media calendar, I mean, people pay that several thousands of dollars to have a month's worth of social media just laid out in a calendar. And we put it all there for the whole month of October. So make sure you check it out because it's really cool.
And kudos for you for you know, putting new material on there each year.
Yeah.
It's not the same kit every year. It's but adding to it, and I think that brings a lot to it. But yeah, I'm excited. Here's the thing about this show. It's really crept up on me. Like
Yeah.
so much. Like for Pizza Expo in March, you're just kind of getting through the winter, and you just that's what you're looking at. But like this one is just like really crept up on me. But I'm really excited for it.
I am too. It's going to be so much fun. And the fact that this show is on a Sunday and Monday make it very different. Because, those are the days that a lot of pizzerias either have slow days or they're maybe closed. So it's a great opportunity that if you're within driving distance or you want to fly into Columbus to grab a 2 day show, it makes it really easy to do that, especially in Columbus, Ohio, where they have it's a major metropolitan city. They have an international airport. It's kind of that interstate hub where you can get to it easy from, Chicago, Detroit, Pittsburgh, Louisville, Indianapolis. You can get to it from all of these cities really easily. I actually looked and door to door from my house to the Greater Columbus Convention Center, 3 hours and 38 minutes.
Nice.
Not bad.
I'm
That's an
pretty
easy
excited.
drive.
When I've said this before, but when we went for a site visit, like everything is right there together. It's like
Yeah.
once you come to Columbus, check into your hotel, everything's in within walking distance. Tons of restaurants,
Yeah.
stores, whatever you need. So uh, that's what I'm most excited about. It's like the convenience of it all.
I
Yeah.
agree. The convention center too, it is outstanding. I had never been to the Greater Columbus Convention Center until our site visit last year as we began planning this show. And I was not just very pleasantly surprised, I was actually blown away. It's an
Mhm.
outstanding venue. The show floor is going to be great. The seminar rooms upstairs are excellent. It's just going to be a really, really good venue for a pizza show. So I am super excited about that.
There's also just a certain something about college towns that makes them so cool and so fun and young. I think that will add something really neat.
Yeah.
I'm with you on that. I love a good college town.
Do we know, is that a football weekend for the Ohio State
Well,
University? You
Oh,
have to
good
put the on the
question.
end of that,
it would
on
be
the
on a
beginning of that.
Saturday, so
Yeah.
we'll be okay on
We'll be
that.
avoiding
Okay.
that. So come
Well,
in
we'll be
early and
coming in
go to
Saturday.
Buckeye. Yeah.
Yeah, I love it. And because okay, so the Columbus Convention Center is right next to the Short North District. So you're talking about like all the cool stuff to do. There's also a market, city market right there in the Short North District, which has like the food hall vendors, galore, and they have this seasoning business in there where it's just wall to wall, seasonings and herbs and stuff. So that's always fun too. I love that this show there's just so much connected to it. So you'll be able to like have a little bit of just fun while you're in your downtime. Not that there'll be much downtime for us kids.
I mean, we hope to keep attendees very, very busy the entire
Yes.
time.
I,
No doubt
Yes.
about
I
that.
mean, competition wise alone,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, it's not as big as Vegas, but like as far as many competitions we have, it's just as many. I mean, we have
Yeah.
what is it? One, two, three, four, five different competitions: breadsticks, dessert
Breadsticks is
pizza,
yeah.
traditional
Thin
thin,
crust. I love it.
pepperoni slice. These are all things that are not in Las Vegas at Pizza
Right.
Expo, that are exclusive to Pizza Expo Columbus. So, and this is a great show for you to start your competitive journey, I would think too.
Hmm.
If there's one to do it, because most, there's a lot of local places that could drive there with they don't have to worry about going through
Yeah.
the airport with their dough and whatever be.
Yeah, and one thing that's nice, I mean, you talk about it being a great entry level for national competing. Instead of having to compete against, say, 200 competitors in Las Vegas, you're competing against 60, which makes it a little more approachable if you've never competed before. And I know some of it's full, but I know there are a couple spots left. I'm not sure which categories. So this is called the Great American Pizza Challenge.
Yeah.
So it's got a really fun logo, by the way, Josh. I like
It
the
sure
logo.
does.
It's really cool.
Totally off topic. There was an old wrestling pay-per-view called the Great American Bash, and so that's what it's called, the Great American Pizza Challenge, and the logo's nearly the same. So
Oh,
any
I love
wrestling
it.
nerds
See,
out there get that? That's where
Of
it's
okay,
course.
okay. So wrestling nerds, you're gonna have your tie-in on this. It's pretty good. But I think that with the Great American Pizza Challenge, like I love that there is a garlic knots and breadsticks challenge. Like
Me too.
that may be my favorite category just because it's so different, but yet it's something that like everybody has along with their pizza. Like there are very few pizzerias that don't offer some kind of garlic bread, breadsticks, garlic knots. So to see people be able to, put their money where their mouth is when it comes to that menu item, because a lot of it is, I mean, that is you're usually using your leftover dough or you're using your regular dough recipe. So it's really a test for how quality that dough is,
Yeah.
I think.
I'm just going to be walking around with a big bowl of marinara and just dipping. So I won't be double dipping in anybody's stuff. It's my own bowl of marinara. So
We've had this conversation, Josh. I like nacho cheese with my breadsticks.
Ooh.
I grew up on it. I love the nacho cheese with my breadsticks. So I will walk around with my bowl of nacho cheese or
Ooh.
queso or whatever I can dip that those breadsticks and garlic knots
just getting
into.
that complimentary bowls of marinara.
Or just give me a big bowl of garlic butter, like heavy
Yeah.
garlic
Works too.
butter, and
Yes.
yeah, I'm good. I'm golden.
I would say my favorite ballpark snack is the soft pretzel with nacho cheese. I look forward to that as soon as I
Yeah.
get tickets to a game. That's what I start
That's
thinking.
The only time
awesome.
I eat hot dogs is a baseball
If I'm doing a pretzel, Kate, I like the mustard. I like the mustard with the pretzel. Not that I don't like the nacho cheese with the pretzel, but I prefer the mustard. But to Denise's point, when it comes to breadsticks or garlic knots, I usually kind of want both. I want marinara and I want like a spicy nacho cheese, and I'll kind
Yeah.
of go back and forth between the two. But Denise, you're right, and I'm really excited about this category as well because it's really going to showcase your skill. Um,
Hmm.
there's not a lot to it, right?
Yeah.
It's a flavored bread at
Yeah.
the end of the day, right? So how good is your bread?
Hmm.
Yeah.
What methods, techniques, and ingredients do you utilize to flavor it, right? If you're
Hmm.
simply just dusting a little bit of garlic salt on top, probably not going to win, I wouldn't think, right? You're going to have to find ways to really infuse some good flavors. And I'm really excited to see what people come up with. And ironically, I always order at a pizzeria, I always order breadsticks or garlic knots, whichever is
Hmm.
available, which
Yeah, same.
yeah,
And
there are
they're
a lot
always so
of
good.
people who don't because
So
they're like, well,
good.
I'm going to eat pizza. I'm already going to eat bread, right? I'm already going to eat a
You
lot of
can't get
bread. I'm
enough.
already going to
You
eat
can't
dough,
get
but
enough of it.
it's different. And I want to see what our competitors bring to the table and how they blow us away with a really, honestly, really simple ingredient combination,
Hmm.
right? So who can make it stand out with very
Yeah.
simple ingredients?
Well, and then when you talk about the other competitions, so you talk about either the America's Best Traditional Thin or the America's Best Non-Traditional Thin, similar to Vegas. You've got the regional, so you got the Midwest, Northeast, Southeast, Northwest, Southwest, Canadian, and international. So Canadian
Yeah,
gets their own category here.
yeah.
But what I think is really cool, and it's kind of the addition on this, is there's also highest score for the styles. So they're going to do a highest score for tavern, Columbus style, New Haven, St. Louis, New York, and flatbread. So that's going to be kind of cool that if that you also get bragging rights if you win for your style. So if you've got, the best tavern style in the country, well, there you go. So you
Yeah.
can not only win the categories, if you don't pick up the category win, you could pick up the style win by having the highest score in that specific style.
I think
So
myself and a few of the listeners would like to ask, what in the hell is Columbus style? I don't know. I
I
don't know.
haven't figured that out yet. We need to bring somebody on. Okay, so if you're listening and you are in Columbus, Ohio, and you serve Columbus style pizza, we're going to bring you on the podcast and we're going to talk specifically about Columbus style pizza. So
Yeah.
email me, dgreer@pizzatoday.com, if you are in Columbus and you want to talk about what Columbus style pizza is, because we need to know.
Good thing we're not judges.
I know, right?
Performance Food Service is proud to deliver high-quality products, innovative technology, and custom operational solutions to restaurants of all sizes across the country. The flagship division of Performance Food Group, with deep roots in the restaurant industry, Performance Food Service has been the exclusive distributor of the Roma family of brands for more than 65 years. This signature relationship has allowed Performance Food Service to become a leader in the pizza and Italian segment of food service nationwide. Are you ready to elevate your bakeware game? Spokane, Washington-based Lloyd Pans is the trusted name for professionals and home chefs alike. For over 40 years, Lloyd Pans has been creating innovative food service, bakeware, and pizza pans and tools designed to deliver perfect results every time. Whether it's crispy golden pizza crusts or perfectly baked pastries, Lloyd Pans' durable, stick-resistant, and proprietary pan finishes are a game changer. Visit lloydpans.com to explore our full lineup and find your perfect pan today. Need shipping quotes or custom products? Email sales@lloydpans.com for personalized service.
I am super excited about all these categories. I'm probably personally most excited about the thin as far as
Yeah.
the pizza categories go, just because, and Denise can attest to this because she and I both grew up in Indiana, a neighboring state to Ohio, and in this part of the Midwest, in the Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, south of Chicago region, that
Yep.
style pizza is king. It's
It's all
really quite
tavern
good.
style,
And
baby.
that's what Denise and I grew up on. And so I'm really excited about that because it's going to take me back to my childhood days a little bit.
So here, if you can see this, all right. So if you're watching this on YouTube, you're going to be able to see I made tavern style pizza yesterday. And yes, that's a little sprinkle of grana padano on the top. But I made tavern style pizza last night.
Looks very
Uh,
crispy.
And yeah, it's really good. So the one thing is that I did a short fermentation on it. I did a cold, just a short cold fermentation on it, which if I would have let it go for 48 hours, or I've been wanting to test that curing. So I don't know if y'all have seen where with tavern style people have been curing the crusts. So going ahead and making the skins and then letting them cure, at room temperature or cold ferment. But they're curing them so that they come out even crispier. So it's more cracker thin,
I can
which
see that being
I'm
very
all
crack.
for it. I'm all
Denise,
for it.
I've got a question for you because you made that at your home.
Yeah.
Obviously, you don't have to my knowledge, your home kitchen doesn't have a sheeter. Uh, how did you get your crust so thin? Was it just, a roller and some good old muscle, or how did you do that?
Yeah, so well, first it was the dough recipe. So I used a Chicago thin dough
Yeah,
recipe. So the dough recipe does make a difference because if you're trying to use a big fluffy
sure.
dough recipe that's got a lot of, it's got a lot of bubbles happening and things, and that's not going to work for a tavern style or a Chicago thin. So getting a good tavern thin recipe is golden, and we have one at pizzaday.com.
We do.
But not that I'm pimping that out, but we do. But yeah, so first of all, you need to use the proper recipe for Chicago thin, and then yeah, I just used a roller and a dough docker. So okay, so dough dockers have gotten out of style these days. I
Yeah.
don't know, like, I don't know where, like, this, because I'll see somebody say something on social media if somebody uses a Docker, and I'll be like, oh gosh, they use the
Pretty
Docker.
polarizing.
But I'm like, but if you're doing a super thin crust, like it's good to have that Docker because you know what that Docker does? It ensures that you're not going to have any bubbles
Yeah.
on that crust. And so what I do is I'll dock it and then I'll give it one more little hand stretch to get it even a little bit thinner. And roll from there, and it turns out really well. But what I also do is I roll it with cornmeal because you get an extra crisp if you use the
Yeah.
cornmeal versus just the flour.
When are you going to have us over,
That's a great
Denise?
tip.
You come over anytime for pizza. You just let me know. Give me 48 hours notice and I'll do it because I did do it in my home oven versus using the outdoor oven. First of all, the outdoor oven's probably too hot for a Chicago
Okay.
thin anyway, because I can't go below like 720 on my outdoor oven. So, and it's pretty much rearing at least 800 the entire time I'm cooking on it. So to get a nice Chicago thin, I was at 550 on a stone. So,
Hey, while we're talking about thin styles of pizza too, I wanted to talk about the outstanding food demo at Columbus. Frank Zabsky is going to be doing a demo on how to make New Haven style beets.
oh,
Right? That's how they say
beets.
it in New Haven.
Peace.
New Haven style pizza. Frank Zabsky, he is
Yeah.
that's a mouthful. He's a really energetic, enthusiastic, and dynamic speaker. He did this demo at
Hmm.
Pizza Expo 2 years ago, and it was a huge hit. And with Columbus being a launch, a new show, we thought it was a topic worth repeating. So that is going to be one of the hit demos that's going to take place on Sunday, October 26th, from 2 to 3 p.m. That's going to be a great demo. So for those who are looking for a good style to try out in their pizzeria, looking for something thin, maybe you already have a tavern style and you want to do something a little bit different, definitely check out that demo.
And to my knowledge, I don't think we've ever had a craft cocktail demo at any of our shows, but
We
we
Ooh.
have
haven't.
one this year.
Is there going to be
We
Bring that.
samples during this craft cocktail demo? Because I'm just saying.
So, that is funny you bring that up. That's something we're working on. I can't talk today.
Municipality.
Every municipality, every city, every state, every county has different rules and regulations.
Yep.
The convention centers have their own rules and regulations, and we are kind of working through the red tape on this demo right now. We definitely are having the demo. Craft cocktails will be made before your very eyes and demonstrated. We do not yet know if they will be able to be handed out to the crowd. However, Mr. Bill Oakley, who runs the Columbus Pizza Expo, and I have been collaborating a little bit on this, and we kind of have a plan B in the event that we can't pass out alcohol at the show, which is a
Go
very
around
real
back.
possibility. We do have a happy hour, right? We do have a happy hour where drinks are available, and these drinks may just be made available there. So we're
Oh,
working on
sweet.
figuring that out.
So I
Oh,
guess happy hour is
absolutely.
11:30 to 12:30.
Yeah. Jeremy, I have to compliment you on this program that you got going
Yeah,
for
man.
education because it's great and I love it. You've brought some new energy into the education hall this year on well for Columbus. That's a little different than what we see in Vegas. I'm especially excited for like the AI seminar, and I think
Yeah.
that you've got a lot on employees, which we know that employees is the number one topic as far as business goes. It's probably the one place where operators have the most issues is with employees. So really honing in on that, and then I also am really excited for the pasta demonstration.
Yeah,
Ooh.
me
Love
too.
me some pasta.
Thanks for that, Denise. You know what we wanted to do with this, obviously trying to differentiate from International Pizza Expo in Las Vegas a little bit, but with this being more of a regional based show here in the Midwest, really wanted to try to get as many Midwestern speakers as possible, really looking for successful pizzeria owners who own and operate pizzerias as close to Columbus, Ohio as possible. So the majority of the speakers do own and operate pizzerias in the state of Ohio, and those who do not, for the most part, are right next door in Pennsylvania,
Yeah,
neighboring states. We have just a handful, just a couple who aren't from Ohio or Pennsylvania, but
yeah.
really wanted to have that local regional flair and also bring in some new topics and some new faces. And
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
really excited about the lineup.
Ohio has a deep bench. I mean, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was easy to find all this talent. I mean, there's some really heavy hitters in Ohio that are doing really great work. Um, and I would be remiss if we just didn't talk about Mr. John Gutekunst and his
I
sandwich
love
inspired
it.
specialty pizzas. It closes out the Pizza Expo, so I don't know. He might have fireworks. Who knows what it's going to be? If he's closing the show, who knows what it's going to be?
You know how who I believe was Lady Gaga once famously wore a meat suit.
Oh, right.
I wouldn't be surprised if John showed up in
In a
like an
leak
actual
suit.
real not Dan Collier pizza clothing, but like an actual pizza suit. You never know what John's going to do. He is the most entertaining personality around. So
Yep.
like you, Joshua, I'm very excited to see what Mr. John Gutekunst is going to bring to the table.
Oh, I am too, because at Pizza Expo, he's the MC of the Pizza Challenge area. So getting him into the education session and into the demos is going to be great because he brings so much energy and innovation. We put him in the pages of Pizza Today, and he always comes with, and he will not only tell you exactly about what he's talking about, but he'll tell you where it came from, how it came into being, and where it's headed to in the future. So I absolutely love Gudikance. I like his approaches to things. He's high energy, which is going to
Yeah.
be perfect for Pizza Expo Columbus.
You
Um,
know, he is still doing some MC duties in Columbus as well. I
yep.
actually worked with him and said, look, I know you got MC. I know you're going to be busy, but I'd really like to pull you away for just a little bit here and there. And he was down for it.
Yeah.
Kate, as I'm sure you've learned as you joined Pizza Today less than a year ago, John's writing, especially his headlines,
The best.
he's so witty. I mean, we are professional writers, professional
I
editors.
can't keep up
Um,
with him.
I'm pretty good at our jobs. I've done
Yeah.
it for a very long time. I wish I could write headlines that are as
Same.
smart and witty and fun as John Gutekunst. He is the best headline writer, bar none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And so I am also really looking forward to this sandwich inspired pizzas. And I wanted to ask the three of you, if you had to make a pizza inspired by a sandwich, what do you think would be a good jumping off point?
Oh gosh. Okay. So,
So while they're thinking, while Denise is
I
turning her
think I already
wheels,
know
for me
mine.
it's easy. I'm a huge fan of Philly cheesesteaks and
Hmm.
love a Philly cheesesteak pizza. That's nothing out there. They've been around for a long time, so
mhm,
no one's like blown away when they see a Philly cheesesteak pizza. Like I said, they've been on menus across the country for a very long time. That's my personal favorite sandwich
mhm.
inspired pizza, though.
I love it. Puts
I'm
it.
new to the Philly cheesesteak game. Like within like 3 years, I just now started eating them, and now I can't get enough of them.
Yeah.
So
So good.
that would be mine too.
So good.
So, I'm gonna say it's between a Cubano and
Ooh.
a chicken parm sandwich. Like those are my two favorites. So put those on a pizza and it is gonna be dynamite. Like either one of those. But I also like I've had a banh mi pizza, which is a really good sandwich.
Yum.
And so I mean there are just there's a ton of sandwiches out there that are just amazing. And if you think about the components, and I think we had somebody, and maybe it was John, do deconstruct how to make a sandwich,
Yeah.
and and it and when you see how to deconstruct a sandwich, then it's easy to turn that sandwich then into a pizza because it has a lot of the same ingredients. There's usually a sauce, there's usually some kind of cheese, and some kind of protein and veg. So it's pretty easy to break it down, I think.
If you
Kate,
need
what
to know,
about you?
I was with Denise. I like the chicken parm idea.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have one that I'm one of my favorite sandwiches. I don't know if you could do a pizza with it, but I'm just gonna throw it out there.
Okay.
The Monte Cristo.
Oh, you could do that. Come
Yeah,
on.
absolutely.
Yeah.
definitely could. Yeah,
Yeah.
boy, that would
Yeah.
be a rich pizza.
Bang.
Yeah. It's gonna be a heavy duty pizza.
That's a one slicer, I think, for
Yeah,
sure.
that's a pizza and a nap kind
Yeah.
of.
Maybe
But
it
I
belongs on the
also
buffet. You just get a tiny, tiny.
I love it. Excuse me. But I also have to say though, for me, the king of sandwiches, the undisputed best sandwich in the history of the planet to me is the humble peanut butter and jelly. So give me a
You could
peanut
do
butter and
that
jelly
on a.
dessert pizza. Elevate it a little bit, and
Ooh.
I'd be all about that pizza too.
I was a
Oh,
sandwich artist for 7 years, guys. So anytime you have any sandwich questions, just come to me. Just come to me.
yep.
I
Kate,
love
by
Oh.
sandwich artist, Josh managed a Subway.
Yeah,
that's a
during
good.
the Jarrett years.
Oh my gosh. Believe it or not, he is imprisoned right near my office here in glorious Denver,
It
Colorado.
all
The
comes
things
together.
you learn on our podcast,
Yeah,
It all
yeah,
Denise.
comes
yeah.
I
together.
mean,
I mean, it's the world, we're all connected.
It was also during the Billy Blanks. The Tybo was also it's a
Oh,
yeah.
Billy Blanks. That's
Oh,
right.
I just totally
wow.
dated myself, but whatever.
Okay, so back to Pizza Expo Columbus. Got to bring us full
What a
circle, kids.
transition.
So I talked to the marketing folks to ask them kind of what's some cool things that they need to know. And one of those things is if you hurry up and go ahead and register, which we'll put the registration link in the show notes. But if you register, you save $20 on the on-site
Yeah.
registration. So if you register now, and there are still spots available, I've heard for some of the Great American Pizza Challenge spots. So you just have to go see what's available and maybe throw your ring in the hat for something that's, maybe a little out of your box if your category is full. So those are the fun things, and they wanted me to make sure we mentioned that there are over 30 hours of education, Jeremy. Are you crazy? You
There's a
booked
lot.
30 hours of education. That's amazing.
There's
Try all
plenty
30.
to go to learn.
Yeah.
That's your
Well,
challenge.
and so at this show, there's no duplicate, like there's not multiple sessions running at the same time, or is there multiple sessions running?
So we are all, for the most part, we have some multiple sessions running in the morning and then
Hmm.
again in the afternoon each day. So it's a handful. It's about four, I think, going on simultaneously in the morning and four going on simultaneously in the afternoon on Sunday. On
gonna be.
Monday, there are one, two, three, four that do go on simultaneously or concurrently, which is why, Denise, when you attend Columbus Pizza Expo as a pizzeria owner, you don't want to show up all by your little lonesome self because you
Bring
can
your
only do
crew.
one place at one time. Bring a crew.
Yep.
Bring your management team, bring your star employees as a
Yeah.
reward. And then don't make the mistake that we often see at Pete's Expo when we walk into a seminar room and there are 8 people from the same pizzeria sitting
Oops.
in on the same seminar. Don't do that. Divide and conquer.
Yeah.
Send 1 or 2 people into this room, send 1 or 2 people into that room. And then at the end of the day, or when you get back to your pizzeria in your home city and state, at your next meeting, you bring it all together, you share notes, you collaborate. Denise, what did you learn in this session? Kate, what did you
Hmm.
learn in that session? That's the way to expo.
Yeah.
Don't, break up, divide and
Yeah.
conquer. That's a key. Bring a crew, divide and conquer.
And not only that, but bringing your crew, especially bringing people that you look to promote or people that you look to grow. If you're looking to add units and grow, and so you're looking for that individual to help you grow, this is the best motivation to bring them to a show. Let them interact with the industry, let them learn from people in the industry, and they will come back fired up with ideas. I mean, I've seen it. I've received the emails, I've got the calls from people that they come home from Pizza Expo and they are ready to go.
Absolutely. I mean, a perfect case in point, okay, on Sunday, October 26th from 9 to 10 a.m., Rocky Schnauer is going to be doing a seminar on how to retain your employees in a tough labor market. Well, as
Mhm.
the owner of the pizzeria, sure, that's information that's going to be very valuable to you, but you really should have your general manager in that session
Yeah,
or the employee that you are eyeing to become a manager in your next location that you're looking to promote. That's the kind of knowledge that you want them to acquire so that they can handle that task for you so that you can work on your business, not in your business.
Yeah, there's day-to-day tasks just like that. Yeah, managers need to be in there for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
I saw that was another topic, how to get out of the kitchen and into the business. I thought that was great. So you
That's
need
right.
that 30,000 foot view. You don't necessarily get it if you're up to your elbows in dough all day in the kitchen.
That's right. And that's a session the owner needs to sit in, right? And
yeah,
while the owner's in on that session, then the GMs, the star employees should be in on other sessions.
absolutely. All right, well, so let's just wrap it up. Any final words on our episode all dedicated to Pizza Expo Columbus?
I can't
Or
wait to see
any
everyone. I'm looking forward to it.
I
any
have two,
final words about seeing our smiling faces?
I mean, yeah, of course.
I'll say I have 2 words, dessert pizza. I saw that that was a category. If you don't
I'm
know where
for
I am,
it.
that's where you're going to find me.
Get your bowl of marinaires ready, you guys. Get your
Yeah,
bowl of marinara. Get your
hanging
own bowl of
from my
marinara.
lanyard is the bowl of marinara.
And
Josh,
as always, Denise, my parting shots on here, as always, we always say, please do not be shy when you see any of our faces walking around the show
yep,
floor. We really do want to meet you. We love meeting you. We love learning about your pizzeria and your business. That's often, I'm going to speak for almost everyone on this call. We always say that that's often our favorite part of the show is just learning about new pizzerias. So often a pizzeria owner thinks their story isn't unique or isn't valuable and oh well they won't care about my little pizzeria in Mason, Ohio.
yeah,
They only care about a pizzeria in Chicago or New York. Couldn't be further from the truth.
nope.
We want to hear from you and learn about your business. And you probably have something very valuable to say and don't know it. And often the people that come up and introduce themselves to Kate or Denise or Josh or myself or Katie, who's not on this podcast, end up being a guest on a future podcast.
Absolutely. And speaking of the podcast, so I'm going to go ahead and throw it out there because we haven't made that decision yet, but I know that the hot slice will be
We'll be
at
there. You
Pizza
know it.
Expo Columbus. So we will be doing interviews live from the show. But if you have something more pressing that you want to get on the air, make sure you reach out to us, and we'll see about getting you scheduled in. So that's my
Absolutely.
parting shot.
Well done, gang.
All right. Well, y'all have a good afternoon, and you know, it's we're 65 days down till Pizza Expo Columbus. Woohoo!
We'll see you in Columbus.